Karl Robinson. I have a degenerative upper motor neuron disorder. I started with Seattle Adaptive Sports probably like 11 years ago.
Dylan Pleasance. I was born with a vision impairment. It is degenerative. I'm a goalball player with Seattle Adaptive Sports.
My name is Leah Cupps. I have a motor neuron disorder. I'm one of the alternate captains for the Seattle sled hockey.
In the last probably 6 years, I've started to use the wheelchair more and more, now almost exclusively. Sports has largely always been part of my life. Once I left college and started working, it kind of took a back seat, and I tried to pick it up again. But as this disability set in, I was looking for something, and I found wheelchair basketball. I found Seattle Adaptive Sports.
As time goes on, I continue to prepare myself for losing more vision. Being able to have a sport that I know that losing more vision won't be an issue is definitely something nice that I know I can rely on. Goalball is kind of the sport that once I found out about it, I was all in. It just allows me to be the athlete that I believe that I can be.
6-7 years ago, it was looking more and more like I was going to have to be in a wheelchair full time, and I was really struggling with that. I live a pretty active lifestyle. When I contacted SAS, they told me about the sports that they offered and the sense of community that they could give me and how that would help me stay as active as long as possible. And I gave it a try, and it's been just life-altering for me ever since. There's that nerves. You get out there and you can hear the fans cheering, you hear the music play up, you get that first smell of the ice and the sticks in your hand, and you take off for the first time, and it's like flying. There's no other experience like it.
It definitely gets my heart pumping. Like, being completely blindfolded to have something speeding towards you is definitely an experience.
When the team comes together and makes a good play, to me, those are those moments.
Next ball. I got shot. Rebound come. Nice shot, Jen.
Out of your peripheral, if you can see that person cutting and do a good no-look pass. I mean, just that true kind of smooth basketball. It's really cool.
It's important for everyone to have access to sports.
I think a disability should be able to hold someone back from being an athlete, and I intend to keep demonstrating that by doing what I love.
When people join the team and they are fresh out of rehab or fresh out of an injury, it's really important to bolster their sense of self and help them understand that there's a sense of community and a sense of support that they may not think that they have.
It's part of who we are. You know, for some people it's music, for some people it's a different sport. Whatever it is, that's another part of their life outside of work and family. And this is it for us. Without this program, I mean, we'd find something else. You know, I think we all have different hobbies. Some of my hobbies are kind of solo hobbies. So to have this group of people with this in common, you can strive to be better.
If I can push myself to succeed in sports, I mean, I can have that same drive for other things in life. If I put the same level of effort into my classes as I do in sports, like I know I can do well.
I can do more than I thought I could. Physically, mentally. It's been a level of energy and excitement that I had been lacking for quite some time, and I didn't realize it.
One thing that I did learn is that I think I would be okay, like, if I had no vision entirely. That's something that's always kind of scared me, still does kind of scare me, but having goalball and doing sports like goalball, it's kind of reassured me that, like, even if I lost all my vision, that I would be okay.
I'm in my early 50s playing competitive basketball. That's pretty dang cool. You know, condition of my knees and other stuff doesn't matter. You know, it's about kind of here up and look at what can I do, and to be able to still play and still have the community and it's great to be able to do what we do.
Supporting sporting organizations like SAS allow people to do what they love. Then that can dramatically help them in a lot of areas of their life, just besides increasing their potential in sports.
Having access to sports gets us out of our home, gets us in the community, gets us active, keeps us healthy longer. And Seattle Adaptive Sports is the biggest part of that in this area.